Well, among those who lost loved ones in Lockerbie was Jane Schultz. She joins me now. Your son Thomas was one of the Syracuse students on his way home. It must be quite difficult for you to come back here.
Not at all. Not at all. There was no question in my mind where I would be today. My heart just directed me here to Scotland to pay my respects to my son and the 269 other victims on this very sad anniversary. And I wanted to be in the place where Thomas took his last breath. And so also just out of my respect for the people of Lockerbie, for what they have done for all of the families throughout these years. They've helped us survive.
One of the lovely things that's come out of this horrible tragedy is the relationship between the university students and the Lockerbie Academy students, and many of them, 2 of them each year, go over to Syracuse University.
Yes.
That must be a real source of pride for you to see that happening.
It's wonderful, and as a matter of fact, one Christmas vacation, one of the Lockerbie scholars could not come home, Katrina Bogey, and so she came and spent Christmas with us and slept in Tom's bed. So I have a great fondness for all that the Academy does and Syracuse does for the Academy.
The hand of friendship that Lockerbie has offered all the victims' families, how much comfort does that actually give you?
Well, our first trip to Lockerbie was in June of '89, and I must say we met up with a husband and wife team who were part of the compassionate group of friends, and I just visited the other half. Sadly, his wife died last year, but he's 95, and we laid a wreath at her grave. And not only did they open up their home, but they opened up their hearts to us, and so it's like coming home to family.
And finally, you fought for a cemetery in Arlington to remember those killed in the Lockerbie bombing. Does it give you a little source of comfort to see that set up after all those years?
It gives me a great sense of comfort because it was a long 40-month battle, but we survived, and that's the perfect resting place for the cairn, because long after all the families are gone, the monument will stand as a voice for the victims and also a commemoration of all that was lost by terrorism.